What's going on, guys? Sawcasm here today for you guys a mediocre search and destroy league play gameplay. And this is something that you don't see from me too often, league play and search and destroy mixed into one. So it's a pretty good combo. I'm not too great at search and destroy, nor am I too great at competitive. I'm not too great of a player in general, but this is not definitely my strong point, so just keep that in mind. And this isn't the best gameplay. I'm not doing this to showcase the gameplay and be like, yo, look at my pro elite skills, I'm the best, I'm a pro player. I'm not even close. So it's just mediocre gameplay, whatever, and just wanted to show you guys something different. So anyway, on that note, I thought this would be kind of fitting gameplay because MLG Dallas is just finished and the championship's just finished couple minutes ago after recording this commentary, and Fariko, Team Fariko, actually won, so congratulations to them. They won the whole tournament after doing the online qualifier and then the brackets. You place in a tournament bracket, and yeah, so for those of you guys who don't follow competitive, this is something a little bit different for you, and you probably won't pick it up as easy and won't be able to fully understand it, because this is something that I just wanted to get off my chest and something I've been thinking about. Competitive gameplay, like even league play alone, which isn't the pinnacle of competitive gameplay, but in essence it is competitive Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty in the competitive form, whereas Call of Duty in a public match setting is a lot different. So even though it's the same game, there's a huge gap between the two, and I think a lot of people really kind of over accentuate this gap. What I mean by this is, like, while there is a big difference, and personally, let me put it like this, I am pretty good in public matches, but the thing is, with public matches, you get matched up with just random people. Like, let's be honest, these people getting 150 kill games, these people getting 200 kill games, even my 100 kill games. The reality of it is, the majority of the time, it isn't against that great of players. They're usually just people who do their thing, whatever, just people who play Call of Duty casually, or they could be, there might be a couple people here and there that you go against that you're able to drop a really good score against. But usually, if you're a solo player like I play, you're probably not going to drop like 150 kills against a full organized team who knows what they're doing. Usually the high scores come against these not so good people. And I'm pretty sure this isn't news to anybody. If it is, then there you go. I just exposed like half of the YouTube community, including myself. I'm not trying to hide it. I don't try to hide things like this. When there's something that I think that people want to find out about, the truth, quote unquote, the behind the scenes of YouTube, I try to share it, but some things I just don't even think are relevant. But for this case, I figure it is necessary to let you guys know. I'm sure, like I said, a lot of you guys know that. Look at my Randy McBob Dob. What that was terrible. Never use that diss again. But my classes were pretty terrible at this time, so this is, like I said, one of my first few league matches. But anyway, so yeah, public matches, you're going against random people, and in league play matches, you're going against people who have the same mindset as you. Everyone just wants to win. That's the thing. So this gameplay, the gameplay you're watching here, is me trying my best to secure the win for my team, and that's it. I'm obviously not the best player at search or in league play, but that's what I'm doing. I'm playing to win, and that's it. Whereas in a public match, I might go for that higher score. I might set a little bit of my own objectives rather than just going for the win. And that's just kind of how I have fun playing the game. But in competitive, MLG and all that, they just play to win. So you're going to see a different kind of play style and a different result. And it's definitely the same game, but at the same time, the pace of the game is completely different. The style of gameplay changes between the players, and that's just something you need to think about when trying to play it yourself or when you're watching it. And I guess what I'm trying to get at this commentary is I really like that people are trying to bridge the gap between the commentators and the competitive players, because although some people do have like a negative stigma, I guess you could say, like some of the competitive players don't like some of the public players just because they're public players, and some of the public players don't like the competitive players just because they're competitive players, and there's kind of a miscommunication, as Only Use Me Blade says, and it's very true. And much respect. I think that, like, personally as a community, we need to kind of come together and not do the same exact thing. Like, I'm not saying we should just stop playing competitive and only do public matches, but because that wouldn't make sense at all. But I'm just saying we need to kind of like regroup and unite a little bit, because if we do that, the game itself will grow a lot more. You know, obviously Call of Duty is a huge franchise, but there will be a lot more support, I guarantee you, if we're together as a group, you know, the whole community, rather than just select parts of the community going at each other. And I really respect, like, people like Only Use Me Blade, DJ Keemstar, because I know a lot of people don't like Keemstar, but let me explain. He goes to these events and stuff. Well, he has now a team, Thrust. He has the team Thrust, and he's going to these events. Well, I'm not sure if this is his first one, but it's the first one that he really like took seriously because he has a team, obviously. But go to the events, you know, a bunch of people like Wicked Shrapnel even went, and it's kind of bridging the gap and kind of alerting people that, you know, commentators and YouTubers who play public matches, they're not all douchebags. Like, I don't know, for some reason this tends to be a common negative stereotype from some of the competitive players, from what I understand. And, you know, then you have the people like Optic Scumpy, Optic Nadeshot, and etc., who are trying to do essentially the same thing, bridge the gap, but from the other side, from the competitive aspect. And I really do respect both sides of the field, so, you know, I could kind of see where they're coming from, and I really think we need that. We need more unification and stuff, and we need to be together. And I know it sounds like very like hippie-ish, like, yo, we need to unite, one love, brother, one love, like, I don't know. But and I actually tried to go to MLG Dallas, but my finances, you know, I didn't really have enough money at the time, so I wasn't able to make it. But I'm definitely plan on going to some events in the future, because it seems like a lot of fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and just some stuff I wanted to mention. And also, there might be some more competitive on my channel. If I do, by competitive I actually mean league play, not actually like gameplay of me going to events. I don't plan on competing, just going to whatever, you know. I actually want to get around and leave my state and travel a little bit, so I feel like this is a good excuse to do it. And so that's what I want to try to do. I want to try to get down to some events. Maybe UMG St. Louis is coming up, or maybe MLG Anaheim is in a few months from now. I'm going to try to show my face there and whatnot, and show up and try to do all that. And yeah, so there's probably going to be some more league play on my channel sometime soon, and I figure this would kind of be a good introduction, starting point to just some ideas that tend to be taken a little bit too far in the community. And yeah, so that's about it. Just kind of wanted to set it off, and hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you thought about the MLG stream, if you watched it, or just the tournament in general, and if you would like to see more league play on my channel. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you hated it, be sure to dislike, leave me a comments. I'll subscribe.